Hello, and thanks for joining us as we kick off our Partner Spotlight series. My name is Kathy Yamada, and I'm the Partner Engagement Manager here at DocuSign. And I am really excited to have here with me today Michael Gray from SAP, who's going to share a little bit more about our partnerships, our joint integrations, and what impact it's had on our customers. Hi, Michael. Thank you so much for joining me here. Welcome. And let's kick things off by having you share a little bit more about your role over at SAP.
Sure. Hi, Kathy. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it. Well, here at SAP, I manage a team of people who are really laser focused on bringing the benefits of software partners to our customers' businesses. Specifically, my team focuses on software partners that actually enhance and enrich SAP solutions, specifically solutions from HR, sales and service, procurement, our business network, and our business technology platform.
Well, first off, a huge congrats for winning Strategic Partner of the Year in both our EMEA and APJ regions. Now, most people are familiar with SAP, but for those who are not, can you share a little bit more about your company and your product offerings?
Sure, absolutely. Thank you. So SAP's strategy is really to offer our customers best-in-class business process solutions, and we're here actually to improve people's lives. One of our solutions that comes actually from this partnership with DocuSign is we actually sell a product that we call SAP Signature Management. That's really a reselling of the DocuSign e-signature solution. So our customers, they really understand that business processes that end in printing and signing a document with pen and paper, really it's not a best in class, if you will, business process, nor is it really a testimony to their commitment to sustainability. So what we're all about is software to make businesses run better.
Our partners are an integral part of our DocuSign Agreement Cloud solutions, and of course, SAP is no exception to that, providing our joint customers an easy and seamless way to complete all their business processes. So for our viewers who haven't seen our integrations before, can you kind of walk through an overview of what that looks like?
Sure. Well, as I mentioned already, SAP's integrated DocuSign e-signature service into roughly 18 different business processes to date, right? And each of those workflows are really use case specific. So I'll give you two examples. Within our SuccessFactors recruiting solution, all of the documentation is all created and prepared within SuccessFactors, and we simply punch out to DocuSign service to collect those signatures. But in our solution from Fieldglass, for example, if you want to do an NDA on a contractor, in that case, we've actually gone and we've built all the templates inside of DocuSign. So you can imagine in that way, we're using all the functionality of DocuSign to execute those NDAs. So really, the idea is that it's different on the different business process. Our objective is not to change an established SAP process, but it's to enhance it with the DocuSign e-signature service. So all the integrations really are seamless, all but out of the box. We say about 10 to 20 minutes and you're connected. And in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some screenshots on how that looks within SuccessFactors Recruiting. Okay, like I said, this is just a slide view, but I'm going to show you how we built the integration. So imagine with you're a recruiter in SuccessFactors Recruiting. And I live every day working in this tool as a recruiter. And so everything's within my standard UI. And what we've done is, let's say, for example, I want to send out an offer letter. I've decided here that I want to hire Ben Russell, so I'm going to go and create. First thing I do is I choose the template. Like I said, in this scenario, we've built all the templates and all the documents on our side. And I select the letter. When it comes up to the letter here, I actually have an online offer with e-signature. DocuSign is actually the only e-signature provider we support out of the box. So if you click on this, it's going to take you immediately, it's going to pop up the DocuSign screen. So you'll notice we're actually in the SAP UI. So for example, this cancel e-signature, that's an SAP button. Then here we've embedded your UI. So if you're familiar with the DocuSign solution, then you interact with it the same way you always have. I've got a document, I want to drag on my tags, decide how I'm going to interact with it, and I'm going to hit send. And that's it. So fully embedded within the environment as a recruiter. Now, let's go and let's say I'm the person who, I'm Ben, I've received this offer. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get an email. And again, we're leveraging DocuSign here. DocuSign service is part of the workflow, sends the document to Ben as the candidate to sign. When I click on this view document, you'll notice, again, because we've integrated this so much, I'm not taken directly to the DocuSign UI. I'm taken back to my SuccessFactors UI. Why? Because if you're using recruiting, every interaction that I have as a candidate is with the SuccessFactors UI. So I don't want to introduce another UI. So I'm already familiar with how to navigate this because I've been on here to apply for jobs. I've interacted with my recruiter through this UI, so I'm familiar with it. Well, if I get in here and I get my offers, all I got to do is click on right here, my view or accept my offer. And it's that letter, which we already sent to him. Looks the same. If I click on accept and sign, again, now we've popped up the DocuSign UI. So we don't want to recreate the wheel. We want to enhance and enrich an existing business process using DocuSign, and this is how we did it. And here, as the candidate Ben, I click on this, I sign. If there were other tags, I could obviously interact with those. I click on finish, and I'm done. It's that simple, fully integrated, fully digital. And here's the good news. It's all kept within the SuccessFactors environment. So I have all that traceability. I have all that security, everything that really SAP customers are expecting from two world-class vendors like SAP and DocuSign.
Thank you so much for walking through that specific integration and use case. So you've been strategic partners of ours for over 6 years now. Can you tell me what initially drove SAP to partner with DocuSign?
First, it's very important to understand that partners are actually a very important part of SAP strategy. We know that innovation comes both from within SAP and outside of SAP. In other words, we don't corner the market on new ideas. So in this case, SAP is helping our customers become what we call an intelligent enterprise. In an intelligent enterprise, you need systems that are fully digital and integrated. So of course, anything that's where you got paper in a filing cabinet is neither. And what we're looking to do is find ways of adding e-signature to already existing or established SAP business processes. So enter our relationship with DocuSign. So we started back in 2015, and we started with companies' procurement processes, which I think you are aware are contract heavy, right? And now we actually have over 18 out-of-the-box integrations across all 4 lines of business. And again, that's HR, procurement, sales and services. So we have a lot of different business processes where we've incorporated the DocuSign e-signature as part of the standard SAP business process.
That's amazing. That is a lot of integrations there. So you mentioned sustainability a little bit earlier. How important is sustainability to SAP, and how do you include DocuSign in that conversation to your customers?
Well, first off, it's very important. It's so important that actually SAP includes it in all of our financial reports. So it's important to us, but we also know from talking to our customers, sustainability is on every CEO's list of priorities. In fact, SAP, we use DocuSign ourselves. We're a customer. So we use our e-signature for all of our contracts. So if you are a customer or a partner and you've signed a contract with SAP, you've already used DocuSign. And our CFO even has mentioned DocuSign publicly in presentations at Sapphire and other events as one of the tools that we use, or one of the tools that we've adopted for that exact purpose. And of course, the time savings, the effort savings, and the money savings, those are always on his list of agendas as well.
Of course. Well, that's great, because sustainability is also something that's very important to us here at DocuSign. In fact, one of our biggest initiatives is DocuSign for Forests, where we're committing to creating a low carbon, sustainable future through our operational efforts along with the paper saving benefits of our products. So, it's incredibly awesome to be able to work with another partner who also cares about sustainability as well. Thanks for joining us today to share a little bit more about the partnership and integrations, and especially thank you for being such great partners of ours. I'm really looking forward to seeing where our partnership continues to grow, and hope to chat with you soon, Michael.
Thank you, Kathy. Pleasure being here today.
Thank you. If you're interested in learning more about our SAP and DocuSign integrations, contact us at sap@docusign.com.